Okie dokie. How's it going, y'all? Oh my god, this game is like... It is loud on my PC. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be playing some Tenkaichi 3. Let me move this window. It looks kind of ugly. Like the shadow is not like properly. But anyway, yeah. I don't know if I like that set up for it either. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys saw, but Tenkaichi 4 is coming out, and I wanted to do this like the day that the game got announced, but I was just too busy. So, hello everybody in chat. What's going on? So yeah, what I'm just gonna do is here, let me pop out the chat over here so that I can see it more easily. I don't know what I want to do in this game because I have a complete save file. Now, granted, it's not mine. I downloaded the save file, but like this is a game that I've beaten before, right? And I've emulated it before and beaten it like all over again and unlocked all the characters, and I just didn't feel like doing it again. So, for those of you who are really big fans of the Tenkaichi games, you'll know about what I'm about to show you. So I didn't expect this to be on this save, but look, somebody was a naughty boy. Somebody was a little bit naughty, huh? Yeah, somebody just said do Red Potara fights. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Fighting against Red Potara characters. Am I gonna play against 6? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how without doing Parsec, but Parsec I feel like would give me an advantage if I was the host. But, yeah, so this guy was a little bit naughty, because, see, here's the thing. These aren't Red Potara codes, like, in the data center, where they're supposed to be. These are, like, on the characters, which means, like, this guy had to have hacked this save. Go to a tournament and play as a pool? I don't know if I want to do that. Hope you're doing good, man. Been watching you for a while. Love your content. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing well. So I've been thinking about Tenkaichi 4. I kind of want to talk about it. Right? Like, that's the main reason I wanted to do this stream. 1 second, let me get a drink of water. Also, how is the audio? Is it balanced well and stuff? Like, am I good over the game and whatnot? The music in this game goes so hard. Yeah, it's awesome. I like Tenkaichi 2's soundtrack more, but this one's good. Bro, so somebody said a pool is pretty OP. So I don't know if you guys have played the modded version of this game called Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It's like an ISO mod of the game with new characters from like Super and stuff called Tenkaichi 4. But in it, there are new Mission 100s, I think. And one of the enemies was a pool. Like, it was like a pool, King Cold, and Frieza. And my friend and I, like, tried to fight the Apool, and we, like, couldn't beat him. He was too strong. It was like they took Super Battle Road Apool from Year 5 Dokkan Battle and, like, slammed him in the game. Because King Cold and Frieza were fine, but the Apool, like, CPU was just cracked. Why is my channel link going to a random channel? Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's because of the new handles system, like the @ tag that they implemented. And I've talked to my channel manager to get it fixed, and they've tried to see what they can do, and I still haven't really heard anything back about it, so. How's the One Piece scaling coming along? Right now I'm just working on making the One Piece review video. The BT4 mod is really good. Yeah, I like it. You know one thing. No, this isn't what I wanted to go to. Not the data center. The character reference. This better be in Tenkaichi 4. Like a form of this. Because, like the cheat. So I watched all of the Chi-Chi commentaries on stream with Six the other day. It wasn't on my channel. It was on Six's channel. Like, Six was streaming, and I just went with him. And, dude, these are so funny. Like, I don't know who else it would be, if it would be, like, Zuno or something. But like that, I need it, right? Like I need just all of the personality and extra touches that like this game has.
You can choose your favorite character and compete.
Are Six and I still gonna do a podcast? Yeah, that's the plan. Here, I got it. Let me put my skills to the test real quick. Let me see if I'm really like cold at Tenkaichi 4. All right. Where's Mr. Satan? Oh wait, I was just over him. Okay, yeah. So no items versus. Where is he? Yeah, he should be here. Okay. Red Potara, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What song do I want to hear? I'll use Power Scale because that's funny. Time Chamber. So for those of you who don't know, those Red Potara items are like dev items that you can only get access to by modding the game. And they make the characters really, really, really strong if you have all of them equipped at once. So a Red Potara character is just like massively stronger than... $2 super chat. How can I play this game without paying heaps? You can emulate it, which is illegal. So don't Google. Whatever you do, do not Google Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 PS2 ISO. Now, what's not illegal is to download the PS2 emulator, PCSX2, which is what I'm playing right now. That's why it's in widescreen. I have a widescreen hack enabled, so it's a like 4K widescreen, but don't do that. But yeah, so there's like a an equipment system in this game, and you can use it to like make your characters stronger with like, oh my god. You can use it to, oh my god, I keep forgetting that Mr. Satan's, his rush is not forward triangle, it's just L2 triangle. But anyway, as I was saying, you can put equipment on your characters to make them stronger in this game, and the Red Potara items are like boss items that they give to bosses in the story. Yeah, this is what happens, right, if you fight one of these characters. That they give to bosses in the story for like scripted events where it's like you'll fight like Kid Buu or something as base Vegeta and they don't want you to win, so they give him like really broken equips. And then like if you mod, I think I just lost. If you mod, you can just get access to those dev items and put them on whoever you want, and then you get a character like this. So I am actually not that cold. Okay, Clyde with $50. Naruto Fighters and a Bleach Storm type game next to DBZ BT4 will make me so damn happy. Fighting games are in such a good position right now. I can't wait for Tekken 8. Yeah, this year is crazy for fighting games. I do want another traditional anime fighting game like Fighters, because Fighters is my favorite Dragon Ball game ever. But I really like the Tenkaichi games, so this was basically, like, this announcement was the second best thing that I could have asked for. Oh, also, Dylan Naruto, $2. Do you remember where you got the save file? I just looked up a 100% memory card. I don't have a specific link, no. But yeah, Clyde, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 12, Tekken 8, like, all coming out in the same year is pretty nuts. A pool would have won? Alright, yeah, let me pick a pool. A pool actually has, like, key blasts and stuff. Where is he? There we go. But, in a little bit, after I play, I will, maybe I'll discuss it now, I don't know. But I kind of want to open this doc I made where I made a list of who I think will and won't get into Tenkaichi 4, because a lot of people want to know, like, what's the roster going to be, right? Because one of the main, the main appeal, I guess, of the Tenkaichi games, specifically 2 and 3, is just the like, absurd character roster. So, bro, I am getting cooked! Come on! Wait, why did I lose? What? I got bodied. Hold on. I beat him in the clash last time. Nah, I can't get hit with a perfect. That's insane. The anime community wishes for JoJo content king. I still have to watch JoJo. before that happens. High-speed rush. Come on. Cook him a pool! Get him! Yeah, I just have to spam, right? There's no way to do this without that. But yeah, so everybody wants to know, like, what characters are going to get in the game, because that's, like, the main appeal of, especially this game, Tenkaichi 3, which has over 150, if you count transformations anyway. And, I mean, like, that makes... So, one thing that I'll say right from the beginning is I do not expect the roster to be complete. Like, it's not going to have everybody. I don't think, like, King Cold and King Vegeta are going to be in the game. A pool might be because he's in Xenoverse 2. I feel like anybody in Xenoverse 2 is, like, reasonable to expect unless they're, like, a Heroes or Xenoverse original character. But, like... every single character from this game, there's just no way. Not Yellow Pool SMH? No, come on. You can only ask for so much of me, bro. Gogeta, beam struggle with me. Oh, okay, he tried to there. Alright, I might be able to do it. I still have a lot of ground to cover, though, and I'm, like, out of HP. Wait, what the f... That was a super! That did super damage! He hit me with a blast, too, basically, but it was a charged ki blast. Yeah, there's just no way to, like, safely engage him in, like, close quarters. You just have to super spam. Bro, there's no way. I'm gonna get cooked. I got cooked. He bodied me. Yeah, this is not happening. Well, which 5 Kage would you put against War Arc Madara to beat him? Rules are you can only one of each Kage and then Naruto or Hashirama. Then from the Leaf, either Kakashi or Minato. Kakashi's actually, like, mad strong. And, like when he becomes a 6 Hokage.
Choose your favorite character and compete. Gohan won't lose.
Like, I don't know. I think that the 4th Raikage is stronger than the 3rd based on what's said. Like, I used to think the 3rd was stronger, but I've seen some scaling that makes it look like, the 4th is just stronger. I guess, like, Prime Onoki, maybe he's stronger than Mu. The scaling for the previous Kage isn't really great, though. The first Kazekage might have been strong though, because he wasn't scared of Hashirama, like, at all. Maybe he was just stupid, but I don't know. Prime Hiruzen versus... Oh my god! I don't know what's in my throat, bro. Sorry. Prime Hiruzen versus Akatsuki. This is like a completely hypothetical character is the thing, but if he was actually the strongest Hokage in his prime, then he would win. You want to play as future Gohan's arm? True. Ugh. Let me do some Mission 100. Let me also make sure that I have the CPU set to hard. Right? Gotta make sure I'm gaming. Also, I'm gonna turn on my fan because it's a little bit hot in my office. Let me know if you guys can hear it. It's a good idea to save off. If it's bad, I'll just turn it off. Yeah, that's kind of loud. Hold on. Let me change the intensity. Alright. That shouldn't be too bad. I was recording not too long ago and I had to turn off the fan so it didn't get picked up on the mic in the video, and it caused my office to heat up bad. We need JoJo scaling video to create an uproar. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know, man. It's like I haven't seen JoJo. Well, I've seen Phantom Blood and half of Battle Tendency, so I like Phantom Blood, but I didn't like Part 2 that much. Everybody tells me I'm insane. for saying that. But like, also, I guess the difficulty isn't in the options. I guess it's in the dual mode. What's better between Naruto or Dragon Ball? The honest truth. I like them both. I think that they both do certain things better than one another. I think they're both really close for me. It was really difficult for me to figure out which series I liked more when I was doing like a bracket with Six about it a while ago. Part 1 of the Boruto anime is ending this month? Yeah, I saw that. I might actually make a video about it. Like, maybe like, was Boruto Part 1 good or whatever, but that would require me to watch the whole thing, right? Like, I'm cool with reading the manga, but watching the whole thing, I don't know about that. Which one of these should I do? If I do this, I should use like themed teams, right? So like, who would it make sense to throw against Crane and Turtle style? What if it's like Piccolo and Gohan? I guess, because these were all the guys aside from Piccolo and Gohan who fought the Saiyans. And Goku, obviously, I guess. Let me see. $5 from OG Edits. Hey, Swag, have you played the fan-made Budokai Tenkaichi 4? Yep. Played it with a bunch of friends before. It's great. And then $10 from Webslinger. How strong do you think non-Mystic Buu Art Gohan is? Vegeta made it sound like he fell off hard, but Shin scales to Cell Games Goku, and he shat himself when Gohan transformed at that tournament. He's really strong. I think he's probably stronger than Goku in base after the Z-Sword training, but that's just like completely speculation based. He seems really, really strong after that Z-Sword training, though. Like, do you mean like non-Mystic as in like before he had his power-up happen at all? Because the Mystic, like, Elder Kai unlock thing, like, power-up his base, too. Limbo is kind of dumb and come out of nowhere. No, the reason Madara doesn't use it before is because he doesn't have his, like the Rinnegan is fake. It's like made by Edo Tensei. I mean, I guess it's weird that he didn't use it before, but I think it's like, I don't think it's dumb. I think it's cool. Then $5 from Top Snick. How would you feel about a Xenoverse 2 style Naruto game, no time travel, with its own original story and side stories that got approved by Kishimoto? I think Xenoverse 2 is really janky. It doesn't work properly. I would like a character creator, and the side stories, I guess, would be cool, but it would have to play a lot better than Xenoverse 2. Oh my god, Chaozu just, like, stunned it on me. What's going on? Oh no, bro. Oh my god, I'm actually not that good at this game. Like, I'm like decent, right? Like, I know how to play, but it's like, I'm not cold like I was when I was a kid, or at least like I thought I was when I was a kid. Get out of here, Chaozu. Resident Evil 4's demo came out, apparently, Clyde says. That's cool. Fuck! Come on, Krillin. Don't embarrass me. You mean the Gohan we see at the start of the arc? He's probably slightly weaker than Goku. I think that the Daizenshu says he's as strong as he was in the Cell games, so it's either before he trains with Goten, he's as strong as he was in the Cell games, meaning in the tournament he's slightly stronger, or his training allowed him to catch back up to where he was in the Cell games, which means he's the same. One of those two. Alright, Krillin. This is like the dumbest mechanic in this game, is that being in max power lets you just like mash repeatedly. Oh fuck. Okay, Krillin's just giving it to me. Wait, no, I wanted to do the little thing after the like air juggle combo where you shoot a beam as part. I'm done. Okay, I'm not cooked. Alright, Krillin. Now I'm cooked. Just kidding. Wow, he just stood there and took it, huh? Like, he just let me do that. He gave up after the expanding energy blast missed. How do I feel about Fire Forces? Or Fire Force, sorry, not Fire Forces, plural. I've heard that it's cool, but I don't know anything about it. And then Khalil Green with $2. Thanks, buddy. So, other games that I also have, like, on my emulator are Budokai 3, Infinite... I might play Infinite World, actually. I think Infinite World is probably my favorite PS2 DBZ game. I really like the story mode in it. I hope Whis is playable. I think that Whis is one of those characters that's just kind of guaranteed. Oh, wow, bruh. Yamcha caught me lacking. No! Oh, my God. I look like a dork now. Getting hit by these attacks. I wish I was better at vanishing. There's no... Like, you just have to take it? You just have to sit there and fall? Wait, why'd he just... Bro, chat, did y'all see that? He started dashing at me, and I did my super at him. And instead of, like, dashing into me to clash, he just gave up and let me hit him with this. What's with that, Yamcha? Aura, enjoy your day, Swag. Thanks for stream. Appreciate it, bro. You have a good day, too. What do I think of the current Yu-Gi-Oh format? Kashtira sucks. It's terrible. I didn't like, not Kashtira, tier limit format either. I took a break from the game when they banned Ronin because I really wanted to play Sprite. And then, like, they banned Ronin, which made it a lot harder to summon Toad, but, like, left tier limit basically the same. It was so stupid. If I play any of current Yu-Gi-Oh format, it'll be with ninjas. Oh my god, this Piccolo's like slow. Alright, let me see if he blocks this or if he's a fraud. Oh, he's a fraud. He just sat there and took it. I might change the stream title to Playing PS2 DBZ Games. Yeah, because I'm probably going to switch to Infinite World at some point.
That was a pretty interesting show.
5 from Adrian Bialkowski. Hey man, what do you think of the new Attack on Titan episode? And do you think Team 7 could stop the rumbling? Team 7 could absolutely stop the rumbling, and I like the Attack on Titan episodes a lot. Do I play Elden Ring? Yeah, Elden Ring's awesome. That game rules. Let me see. Paozu Mountain Gate. So for this one, I would have to play, like, Kid Goku and Grandpa Gohan for the theme to make sense. I don't know. I'm good on that. Now, instead, what I'll do is I'll pick End Goku and just do it, like, alone, but with a Halo loadout. Right? So the Halo will give me half key, so I'll make up for that by using him alone. Is this Xenoverse 2? No, not at all. Who are my Budokai Tenkaichi 3 mains? I don't main anybody in this game. I just, like... Because, like, all the characters are very similar. So, you know, I just play the characters I like. The characters I like the most in this game are the Super Saiyan 4s, though. Bro, what the fuck, Goten? Why are you doing me like this? Can I go arc by arc for the One Piece vid? You're way behind. I don't spoil anything in the One Piece video. At least not where I'm at right now, so you're good. Don't worry. Like, I'm, like, basically at the end, and I haven't spoiled anything yet. And I also made it a rule for myself where if I do have to get into spoilers, I get a warning beforehand, so you're fine. I do also give my thoughts on each arc individually in the video, though for some arcs I take longer than others. Like Wano, I was just like, I'll probably talk about this in another video, because it's like, people are really opinionated about Wano. The video is about whether or not I think One Piece is worth, like, your time. So, like, if you're new to One Piece, you're not going to care what the arc that starts at, like, chapter 900, like what I think about that. So I was just like, yeah, I'll probably review Wano separately, especially because people are really opinionated about it. I don't know if I already said that. Oh my god. Goten's bullying me. What? Bro. No way. Alright. I'm going Super Saiyan. One thing that I think is really weird in this game, and this is not the only example of this, I'm actually just going to go ahead and surrender so I don't lose at Mission 100, but one thing that I think is really weird in this game is that Super Saiyan End Goku has the Super Kamehameha as a super, and Super Saiyan 2 Goku only has the regular Kamehameha, and the Super Kamehameha is his ultimate. It's very weird. Can I tell that Rubendale dork to make more Yu-Gi-Oh videos? He makes great content and I have a mighty need. Yeah, I guess I will, but he's just been busy. There we go, finally got a vanish. Just got to the Alabasta arc in the anime, pretty good so far. I think that after that is where you get into, like, really good One Piece. I think that, like, Baroque Works and Alabasta have a lot of problems. Like, it's not a particularly consistent part of the series. And I don't really like Baroque Works aside from, I'll call them Mr. Zero and Miss All Sunday. I don't really like the other members. No, Ball and Clay is cool. And Mr. 3 eventually grew on me. But, like, in the arc, I think that the Baroque Works members are, like, whatever. And, But I like Skypiea more than most people, and then Water 7 and Enies Lobby kind of speak for themselves. Really the only, like, tough portion to get through after Alabasta, but, like, before the time skip for me, was Thriller Bark. I didn't even mind the Davy back fight that much, because it was short, right? Like, Thriller Bark's like 50 chapters, but the Davy back fight is like 20 or something, so I didn't even mind it that much. And I think that, like, Water 7, Enies Lobby, Sabaudi, Amazon Lily, Impel Down, and Marineford are all, like, that's such a good arc run. If Thriller Bark wasn't there to interrupt it, like, that, it would be one of the best arc runs in Shonen. Good stream, Swag. Think you missed my $5. No, I think I read your $5 earlier, Dylan Naruto. Oh, no, you did another. Tenkaichi 2 has the best what-ifs. Zarbon working with Goku to beat Frieza is one of them. Yeah, I remember that. I think I probably enjoyed playing Tenkaichi 2 as a kid, like, for the first time more than I enjoyed playing Tenkaichi 3 for the first time. But I think that Tenkaichi 3 is obviously overall the better game. There's some presentation stuff that I like more in Tenkaichi 2 though as well. And I like some, like, small details. Like, I like how in that game you can blow up the planet, like, cause the big cinematic explosion cutscene by throwing your ultimate attack at the ground. Whereas in this game it only happens if you hit the other person for some reason, which I think is very weird. Die, Gohan. Wait, what? What? Yeah, see, like, in Tenkaichi 2, that would have caused the ground to explode. Here, actually, after I do this Mission 100, I'm gonna open up Tenkaichi 1, go through the character roster, and tell you guys who I think will and won't get in Tenkaichi 4. Alright. Is Zoro strength-wise closer to Luffy or Sanji? He's probably closer to Sanji. I like how the question just assumes that he's stronger than Sanji, which he is. But I think he's probably closer to Sanji in strength than Luffy. Luffy's just like a whole different beast. Like, Zoro's clearly the number 2 of Luffy's crew, but, like, Luffy's just way stronger than the other Straw Hats. Are we going to be getting a game channel with the announcements of all these new games? Probably not, though I would like to stream the games. Like Storm Connections, Tenkaichi 4, all of it. Would I disagree with the statement that Majin Buu is discounting the gods, the most hacks Dragon Ball character? No, Majin Buu definitely has the most hacks in Dragon Ball. $5 from William Wilfred T. Hey man, from Kuroko no Basket, who's my top 3 and why? I appreciate the $5, but I haven't seen Kuroko no Basket. Sorry. Seriously enjoying this trip down memory lane. Thank you, Swag, and I can't wait for the next Tenkaichi. Yeah, neither can I. I'm like really excited. So one sec, let me pop open Streamlabs. Oh wait, I already had it open, whoopsie. Cause the game capture to disappear first, and then boot Tenkaichi 1. There we go. Yeah, cool. This game's bad, by the way. A lot of people didn't even play Tenkaichi 1 because this game, I don't think it was on the Wii. I think this was only on the PS2. And they put Tenkaichi 2 and Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii, which I'm extremely thankful for because that's the only way I was able to play those games. And Tenkaichi 2 actually like changed my life because I hadn't like seen a lot of Dragon Ball. Like I just knew about it because a lot of kids at school talked about it, and so I had played DBZ Sagas. Okay, so like what, real quick as an aside, one thing about this game already that sucks is like when you start it has you on new game by default, not load game. Really weird. Like you might accidentally delete your whole save file. But anyway, so like I wasn't really familiar with anything in Dragon Ball past the Cell Saga, and I saw this ad for Tenkaichi 2 while I was watching Wrath of the Dragon 2. Like I was such a clueless kid. Like I saw Goku go Super Saiyan 3 and I said to myself, Super Saiyan 4, right? But then I saw this ad for Tenkaichi 2 where it was like 120 characters, and I was like, Dad, you have to get it for me. I don't even remember if I was able to say the name of the game correctly, but I'm pretty sure I did, because he was like, you're gonna have to write that down for me, and I was like, okay. And yeah, like I was just like, wow, this seems like so cool. And like I had played Dragon Ball games before. Like I said, I played Sagas, and I played Legacy of Goku 2, both of which only covered up to the Cell Saga. And like I only really got to view like Dragon Ball stuff very sparsely because like for whatever reason I was typically out of the house when it was on Toonami, and I was growing up at a time where they weren't like running the whole series from start to finish on Toonami. So then Tenkaichi 2 came out, and I played that, and it had the most comprehensive story mode it like basically could have at the time, and I got caught up on like all the lore and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, Dragon Ball's cool. And I got like I don't know if I would be as big of a fan of Dragon Ball as I am without that game, and I probably wouldn't have ended up making YouTube videos, right? Because like I think being so into Dragon Ball helped keep me like really into Naruto. But I don't know. It was like a really long time ago, but I feel like Tenkaichi 2 was like basically like a gateway into the wider Dragon Ball fandom for me when it came out. Anyway, so the reason I have Tenkaichi 1 open, which is bad, is not to play it. Maybe I'll play a little bit of it, but to look at the character roster and see who I think is going to get in. Let me see if I've missed any super chats. Okay, thoughts on... oh, wait, no. All right, hold on. Luffy solos whole Straw Hat crew at the same time. I'm not super confident in my One Piece scaling yet, so I don't know if I can agree with that, but that might be true. And then thoughts on Sanji in general, amped up for your One Piece vids. I really want to like Sanji more than I do, but the problem is, like, him being a pervert just happens so much, and it's really annoying. I don't like it at all. I wish Oda would stop doing it, because, like, he starts, like, during the Punk Hazard body swap, he starts, like, you know, touching Nami's boobs and stuff, and he talks about, like, wanting to go into women's baths and showers and, like, look at them naked when they don't know, and, like, he, like, that stuff is just like problematic, right? Like he did this like criminal, you know, he needs to be in jail. But even when he's not doing that, I think it's just super annoying when like a female character will say like, oh, hey, I need help. Like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to think of a joke, but nothing's coming to mind. I don't know. Like, I need help unlocking this character in Tenkaichi. Or like, oh, wow, it's so hot out today. And then Sanji will come out and be like, ooh, what can I do for you with the hard eyes? And it's like, okay, like, maybe the joke was funny the first time I read it. I don't remember. But, like, the 1000th time you see it happen, dude, it's annoying. I'm sorry, man, but, like, fuck. I would like Sanji so much more if he wasn't constantly doing it. I think he's great in Whole Cake, for example. That's the best Sanji, and he's not really doing it that much. And there's, like, depth there with, like, in his relationship with Pudding. So, I just wish Sanji wasn't constantly like that character. When you power scale One Piece, a warning is that many scales are very biased in favor of old generation or new generation based on old Whitebeard. Alright, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I've heard that I need to be on the lookout for other people when I make One Piece scaling videos that they're going to try to do like takedown vids. So, I'll be careful. Web Slinger with $10. I am a Naruto should have started part 2 with either Jiraiya's flawed Sage mode or the wind Rasengan or any wind jutsu. No, I agree with that. I've said this for a while. It doesn't feel like Naruto learned anything during the time skip. Anyway, okay. So, Tenkaichi 1 characters who will get into Tenkaichi 4. Goku? Absolutely. Super Saiyan Goku? Absolutely. So I'll also say, like, when I talk about characters, in quotes, I'll also discuss different transformations as, like, will this get in or not, okay? I'll go through every roster in all 3 Tenkaichi games and say who do I think is going to get in. So, I'll start with this game. Like, I guess it would be easier to just go to Tenkaichi 3 and go through all the characters there in one place. But I feel like this is an easier way to do it because I think most people can agree that if a character made it in the first Budokai Tenkaichi, they have a much higher likelihood of making it into the reboot, right? So Goku, obviously, pretty much all of these forms of Goku are guaranteed. The only one that's questionable is Super Saiyan 4. But the thing about Super Saiyan 4 Goku is that he's in the trailer for Tenkaichi 4 in that PS2 footage. So I think it would be really weird, like, okay, like obviously this doesn't confirm it, but come on, chat. Like, wouldn't it be really, really weird if they showed Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the footage and didn't put him in the game? That would be so bizarre. Somebody said that Sanji could be worse. Yeah, he could be worse. Doesn't mean I have to like him, though. I mean, no, I do like Sanji, but I don't like that. So Vegeta, again, same thing. Base, Super Saiyan, Base, Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 4 are all likely getting in the game. Now, these will probably be a separate slot from, like, I don't think Goku will be able to transform into Super Saiyan 4 like he can in Budokai 3 and Infinite World. And I don't think Vegeta will be able to transform into Super Saiyan 4, but I also don't know if they'll put GT Goku or GT Vegeta in the game. So, Piccolo, of course. Everybody up through the Gohans is, like, guaranteed, right? Kid Gohan probably getting in. Teen Gohan base form, questionable, because base Teen Gohan wasn't in Ultimate Tenkaichi, and he wasn't in Xenoverse 1 either. Super Saiyan 1 and 2 are definitely guaranteed, though. All of these versions of Gohan are guaranteed. I don't know if they'll make Ultimate Gohan a separate slot like they did in these games and in Raging Blast 2. But I hope that you can just transform into Ultimate Gohan and then transform from Ultimate into Beast. Great Saiyaman will probably be in. I don't know if they'll separate these Trunkses, but future Trunks is obviously getting into the game. Goten, Trunks, Super Saiyan, all of these characters are getting in. Gotenk, Super Saiyan 3 in. Vegito guaranteed. Gogeta, not guaranteed, but extraordinarily likely. He'll probably be base, go Super Saiyan, and go Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, probably a separate character from regular Gogeta, but almost certain that he's going to get in. because again, they showed Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think it'd be weird if they like just put Super Saiyan 4 Goku in and no other Super Saiyan 4s. You also can't have a Budokai Tenkaichi without this character being in there and being obnoxiously overpowered. Let me see. I missed some super chats. Okay. So $5. I've never expressed my thoughts on how Hashirama might have died. Maybe in an analysis video down the line. I think I've said this at some point in the past, that Hashirama may have died from, probably died from the regeneration, because Tsunade explains that it shortens your lifespan due to the effects that it has on like your cells, like them splitting over and over and stuff. Let me see, Red Eye AMV's hot take, but I feel DMS Obito without 6 paths chakra, but with perfect Susanoo beats Valley of the End Madara that includes 9 tails. Oh yeah, I don't think that's a hot take. I think I agree with that. Madara wouldn't be able to touch him. And then Mike the Bike, do I think the story mode will cover all sagas? I don't know about all sagas. Like, I don't think there will be any Pilaf arc fights, for example. But it'll probably cover, like, all the Z arcs. A lot of the Super arcs. It'll at least cover, like... I think it'll cover anything that was covered in Xenoverse 2. Like, broadly speaking. I think Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta are getting in, for sure. Don't know about Grade 8 Vegeta, though. That one's questionable. This one is up in the air for me. Here, hold on, actually. You know what? I don't even know if I need to go through this like this, because I have a Google Doc that I made for this express purpose, okay? So I'm just going to show it to y'all, and then you can tell me if you agree or not. Let me throw up a window capture real quick. Actually, I can just do screen capture. Wait, hold on. I think I have a screen capture here. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. I can just turn this on. Let's go ahead and drag the display capture up over the game. There we go. So, let me zoom in. Alright. So, I already talked about these. This is sorted, by the way, in like legacy characters and then new. But I went through like every roster from like Tenkaichi, Budokai, Raging Blast, Battle of Z, and Xenoverse. I also mentioned the manga characters not getting in because Shueisha doesn't like putting them in games for some reason. But yeah, I just went through everybody who I think and sorted them based on, or labeled them based on whether or not I think they'll get in the game and how likely I think it is that they'll get in the game. Also, like whether they're DLC or base or not, blah blah blah, right? I don't know, I feel like it'd be boring for me to cover this. If you guys want me to cover it later, like I can go over this in a bit more detail, but I feel like it'd be boring to go over right now. I don't know. Here, let me throw up a poll. Play video game. Talk about characters. Thanks for the 99. Never give 622. If Warwick Kakashi runs Gauntlet on Akatsuki, how far would he get? Pain is where it gets tricky. I think he beats everybody else. And then I think he loses. He probably beats Pain and then definitely loses to Edo Itachi. Somebody said, WTF, when did I do this? The other day, bro. I just got bored. Do I think Spike Chunsoft is the developer? Probably not. But, like, they are still in contact with Bandai because they made Jump Force, right? Dragon Ball Evolution Goku, please? Yeah, that'd be fire. Okay, it seems to be in favor of Talk roster, so... Let me close Tenkaichi 1. And, all right, so most of the characters in Budokai Tenkaichi 1, I think, are either guaranteed or extremely likely. So we have Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. I left as a note that this will like, if they don't have GT Goku playable, this will be a separate slot from the other Gokus. Oh yeah, I also have that labeled, right? So like if a character is going to be a transformation of another character, or if there'll be a separate slot. Like Majin Vegeta is almost always a separate slot. But I don't think Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 is guaranteed. I think that he has a really good chance of getting in the game, but I don't think he's like a lock the way that everybody else is. Chaozu, I think we can agree that like the game is not unplayable without Chaozu, so they might not include him, but he's been in every Budokai Tenkaichi before, so. Actually, here. What characters do you guys want to know how I feel about? Because I don't want to cover all of these. That would take too long. Do you think we'll ever get Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 like Raging Blast 2? I have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta written down here somewhere as no chance, but here, I'll change this to very unlikely. And if he does get in, it'll be DLC. Who wins in a 1v1 between Black Panther and Captain America? Bro, I don't scale Marvel at all. You're going to have to ask somebody else. I appreciate the $5, but, like, I don't know. Webslinger donated 5 to say Hashirama and Itachi obviously died from the "I'm too strong" from the story to for the story to progress organically disease. I don't know about that, because Hashirama died in a flashback, and Itachi was like, there are stronger characters than him. Like Obito could have taken him out. Warwick Kakashi must prove he can dodge Amaterasu or beat Tsukuyomi Aimo. Well, if he's fighting sick Itachi, who I had on my gauntlet, then, like, not really. He would just combo him away. And I'm pretty sure he can dodge Amaterasu, because he was, like, fighting the Edo Jinchuriki, who are all in their V2 cloaks and stuff. He was kind of keeping pace with Naruto and B. I don't know. He also fought Obito, and I know Obito was suppressed, but when am I going to fix One Piece power scaling? I don't know if I'm going to fix it, but I am going to talk about it soon. How do I think Whis would play since he's kind of untouchable? Yeah, oh yeah, he'll be super overpowered. He's not, like, busted in Xenoverse, I don't think. Like, I don't think he's, like... Maybe he is, actually. I don't play Xenoverse enough to comment on this. But I think he would be, like, really, really strong. I doubt we're going to get Tarble again, but it would be nice to play him again. Yeah, that would be cool. Really, I think that the only... like, once you get out of Tenkaichi 1, that's when it gets into characters who are... like, I don't think the Great Apes are coming back, for example. This is not transformed Janemba. This is, like, base big Janemba. So he's, like, possible. I don't think Harudegarn's likely. One thing that I hope they do for the giant characters is what they did for Ultimate Tenkaichi and make them really cool boss fights. I know a lot of people don't like Ultimate Tenkaichi, which is reasonable, but I thought that those boss fights were really cool. Here, let me go back to playing. Like, I don't know what to say about all of them. I can talk about the roster, though, in the meantime. What game should I play? Let me boot up Tenkaichi 4, actually. Like the mod. All right, OBS, please capture the game. Pretty please. All 7 Warlords versus all Akatsuki. Depends on how strong Mihawk ends up being, I guess. And if it's also, like, counting, like, full power Mihawk, then, yeah, the Warlords would probably win. Play Budokai 1? I'm good on that. Any Yu-Gi-Oh! Content currently in progress? No, it's on hold for right now. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, yeah, let me see if I can find the pool, bro. Because I forgot that I have this game. It's also cool that they, like, the people who made the mod redid Mission 100. I want Yajirobe more than anyone, but more Dragon Ball representation would be nice. I agree that it's extremely important for Dragon Ball characters to be in the game. I also think it's cute that they have the Xenoverse music in here. Here we go. Frieza strikes back. Is the Time Patroller actually playable in this game? Wait, what? I also don't remember the roster looking this clean. I'm not gonna lie. Like in this mod. But yeah, I'll pick Ultra Instinct Goku. Swag, I miss your humorous vids, like the top 10 jutsu vid. It was like listening to my homies. I miss the Goonery, and I'd love to see you cover more anime. Any plans for vids of either kind? I'll try to be funny, I guess, and like more funny, like a more of a focus on humor in future vids. But I do plan on covering like One Piece and Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that in the future. Maybe talking about Dragon Ball more. Did a pool just super armor me, bro? Maybe they nerfed the AI on a pool, because I remember him just dodging like all of my attacks when I first played this mod. Let me see. Some more super chats I missed. Could I give a quick explainer of what Budokai Tenkaichi is? I've only played the Storm games. Yeah, I mean, it's like a Dragon Ball arena fighter. And it's really famous for just having like a jillion ton of characters. You think Hisoka stands a chance against Neferpitou? Absolutely not. He would get floored. Flattened. I guess floored is a term for like surprised, not like getting beaten in a fight. Alright, now he's starting to show his true pool powers. Like, do y'all see this? He's just dodging everything. This isn't Budokai 3 WTF? Yeah, this is Tenkaichi 3 modded to be Tenkaichi 4. You think we'll get 2v2 like Tenkaichi Tag Team? I think it's extremely unlikely. Here, actually, I'll ask, do you want me to play some Budokai 3 or Infinite World? Let me ask. Budokai Tenkaichi. Damn, Tenkaichi is slamming. Oh, this is a cool mechanic. I didn't know they added this to the game. What? Like, if you vanish enough times, you eventually go into, like, the, like, story mode clash thing? That's really cool. What do I think is happening with Hunter x Hunter? Well, Togashi tweeted, right? It looks like he's making a new chapter. Yeah, Tenkaichi is slamming. Oh my god. Oh! Jesus. You broke your finger today, Yasuo. That's not good. I'm sorry, bro. After this, I think I'll play some Tenkaichi 2 story mode. You love this game? You lost your copy of it, and now it's like $80+ for the game used? It's a lot more than that now. Last I checked, it's like $200 for a copy of Tenkaichi 3. Let me see what other move he has. Okay, full power. Okay, bro. That move is ass. I can't vanish for shit. What am I doing? I'm throwing. I'm selling. Oh my god. Why does that have such a long startup animation, bro? Bro, King Cold is him! What the fuck? He hard read me and grabbed, bro. Oh my god. I got bodied. Okay, I'm still in. I'm still alive. He really waited out my whole, like, high tension thing. Why? Why did he hit 77? Bro! Alright, yeah. Here, let me play some Tenkaichi 2 story mode, though. I just want to gush about Tenkaichi 2, actually. Ugh. Tenkaichi 3 crossover mod roster? What's that? Is it like a Heroes thing? Oh! Yeah, I remember. It has like the other anime characters and stuff. This is probably my favorite of the Budokai Tenkaichi games, just because I have like a ton of nostalgia for it.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
But I also really like the music in it and like the presentation. Like this menu is just so cozy, you know what I mean?
Well, you can learn. It's a history textbook. If you don't understand, you can read everyone's profile. We can study together if you want.
I don't think Videl gives commentary for any of the characters, though, unfortunately. I literally, bro, just so we're clear, by the way, when I had this game, I read all of these. I read every single one of these data entries, okay? These better be in the game for kids who want to get into Dragon Ball, because it's a lot to catch up on, you know? Introducing yourself through the games isn't... There's nothing wrong with that. Probably an unoriginal opinion, but BT2 story mode with BT3 roster would be goated. Yes, it would. I agree with you.
You'll have a lot more fun if you read it.
Oh, one thing that's also crazy is that you can bring in like Tenkaichi 2 characters into Tenkaichi 3 if you enter their password. Did you guys know that? Like, so like the password characters, if you make a character with like... Here, hold on. So let me... Remove. There's Title Tenkaichi. That's what you want. What? They only have one of this? Oh, nah. I remember I had a Tenkaichi 2 save where I had like 50 Title Tenkaichis. I would just like give 1 billion to everybody. Yeah. But yeah, so like if you make a character in this game with maybe like Title Tenkaichi is on another character, I don't know. But yeah, like if you customize your character in this game, let me actually finish the sentence this time. You can take the password, which is shorter than the passwords in Tenkaichi 3, and like convert the character to a Tenkaichi 3 character. It's really cool. Oh my god, I forgot that it goes up to health plus 19. Speed is a stat? No, that's crazy. Here, let me throw on a speed plus 5 to see what happens to Goku. What is logic? Oh, it's like the CPU's logic. Okay, yeah. Where's Super Saiyan 4 go? Here we go. Or I'm gonna go collect the Dragon Balls to get more Title Tenkaichis. Old PS2 UI sound. I know, it's so fire.
Oh, you can there's also.
Y'all remember Battle of Z, the game? Yes, I do.
Hey, you can't. What is? Should we? My friends and I have plenty of. Well then, choose a scenario.
Yeah, let me go through the Saiyan
next
saga.
ball.
Bro, I actually got caught so off guard, by the way, by Tree of Might when I unlocked this. Wait, what is Final Battle?
Let's try the next one. Which story?
Oh, yeah, it's Bardock. I got caught so off guard when I unlocked Tree of Might. I was like, what is that?
Okay, got it?
Also, bro,
The last one.
this
Which
music...
game will you play?
Here, hold on, actually, before we play it. Like,
There's
this is the best soundtrack in a Dragon Ball game, right? Wait, is there nowhere where I can just listen to the music?
You can change.
There has to be a sound test.
You can change the SE settings. You can set the background music volume. You can switch to the original Japanese voices. But
Also, I'm normally like a sub guy when it comes to anything, Dragon Ball included, but I have to play these games in dub.
During the game. What should I do?
Thoughts on DBZ Sagas? Not the most beloved game of the franchise, but I played it a lot, especially the Trunk sections. Nah, that game's terrible. I'm sorry. I grew up playing it, and I really liked it when I was a kid, and then I played this game, and I was like,
My friends and I
oh,
have plenty of.
Sagas is terrible. Now okay, yeah, so we can actually go to dueling, now that I think about it, to
I'm here to test everyone's abilities.
find the music and just listen to it. This is also a cool dueling screen, like versus mode, I guess. I forgot that they gave characters up to 6 costumes in this game. Where's Scout or Vegeta? 4 Vegetas in this game. Alright. So now I can listen to all the music in the game. This soundtrack is perfect. It's so, like, I don't even know what to... Like this? Arcadia Village? The menu theme? Let me turn this up. This right here, this is that shit that goes stupid. Budokai 3 or Infinite World? I'm an Infinite World person. Where is Open Wings? The best song of all time. There we go. Okay, I was like, please tell me I can select it. Oh my god, this song is so good. It just makes me so happy. I just get so happy when I hear this start playing. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, if like the most fucked up thing in my entire life ever happened, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Listening to this might be one of my coping mechanisms. This song is just built so different. You like the other songs better? Nah, come on. I mean, no, that's fine, actually. This game has a really, really, really good soundtrack. Granulated Oblivion is God tier. Somebody said that in chat, and I agree with you. Swagkage is bricked up a little bit. Did you guys see the tweet where that person thought bricked up meant that you were like constipated?
My friends and I have plenty of well, okay. Got it? The next one's the which game? All right.
No, I didn't want to pick 2. No. I didn't want to pick difficulty 2. No. Let me see if I can find any Dragon Ball. Oh, wait, I have them? Return to main menu? How do I summon Shenron?
There's
How do I? Do you summon Shenron in the story mode?
What do you say? Should my friends and I have plenty of well, which got it? Which game level will you play? Got it? The next one, which game level? All
3.
right.
Difficulty level 3, easy. I also like the HUD in this game more than 3. I don't know. So this map, by the way, I like it. I think it's great that this exists in the game. Oh, right, the white spot on the map. That's how you go to Shenron. It's great that this exists in the game. However, it's not as good as the Budokai 3 map. Raditz versus full power Roshi? Raditz. Come on, like Roshi would have just cleaned him up if he could have. Wait, go to Namek to get 3 wishes? Yeah. Good call.
Should we have my friends and I have plenty of well then?
I was thinking about that, but I was like, I don't know, might be a pain, but nah, you're spitting. Will this stream stay up? No, none of them do. It's just for algorithm reasons. So one thing that's weird is that these characters are like missing their outline, which is a bug that happens when you play upscale Tenkaichi 3, but I had a fix for it in Tenkaichi 3. I don't know what's wrong with this game. Might have to look into like specific settings for each game, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Tell me. Oh, that's right. These aren't as good. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Title Tenkaichi is what, like, you really want item-wise? No, whoops.
Okay. What should my friends and I have plenty of okay, let's try the which. Okay,
yeah, I might have to set the settings to like default or something, cause I have these like different settings for PCSX2 for Tenkaichi 3 because like the outlines disappear if you upscale the game, right? If like you increase the resolution beyond the normal SD resolution. But yeah, it's looking like it's causing some weird stuff to happen in this game, like those settings. So maybe I'll just have to play Tenkaichi 3 even though I really want to play 2. I'm skipping the cutscene. What? Why doesn't he have any items? Health plus 19. Come on, bro. Oh wait, yeah. Let me get the like equipment slots plus 3. So what do these even do? Attack plus 18. This customization's fire, bro. Defense plus 19. And then speed. I need to buy more speed 19. Because being able to move really fast seems fire. Alright, now he's level 103, but we still have to fight this level 228 Raditz. God, this story mode is so fire. It's so fire.
Ready? Fight!
Yeah, this game is definitely a little funky looking right now. Piccolo shooting a light grenade at Raditz is kind of funny. Alright. Hellzone grenade. You got Raditz. It's crazy because this game is such a like gigantic step up from Tenkaichi 1, but like Tenkaichi 2 to 3 isn't like a huge difference gameplay-wise, I think. One thing or only thing I don't really like about this game is the no auto dashing. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. What? No, I beat him up. This game's lying. Character's looking a little bit funky, but alright. So I'm gonna hop out of the story mode, and I'll see if I do another stream like this, I'll see if I can change the settings to make the game look better. But first, what I want to do is just show one of my favorite things about this game. I'll go to Mountain Road, since it's easiest there.
Let's settle this. Ready?
Yeah, the characters look off for sure. So let me make sure what share your energy is. Okay. L2 plus 1. Got it. No, Vegeta! I need to quit getting got by that. He's transforming on me! Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Okay, so here's one thing I would like to appreciate about this game, if I can spot it. So, in this game, you can see the Spirit Bomb as part of the background when you start gathering the energy. And that is not present in any other Dragon Ball game. Maybe it's in Tenkaichi 1, I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Tenkaichi.
Share your energy with me!
Alright, I need to lure Vegeta down here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, Vegeta, I'm gonna need you to stay down here. Oh no, I hope it got bigger. I hope I didn't just waste that. It doesn't look that much bigger. I'm gonna try to go for a fully charged Spirit Bomb. I know you can charge the Spirit Bomb with Mid Goku in Tenkaichi 3, but it's so much more satisfying because the Spirit Bomb gets bigger in this.
Share your energy with me!
It should be sufficiently charged now to be like huge, but I'll go one more time. You know, just to be safe. Go away, Vegeta!
Share your energy with me!
Now I'll just beat him up until his Blast Stock charges up, and then I can power up to max.
You're not getting away with that!
And L2 down triangle in this game. Yeah.
Here it comes! Go!
Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
You've been...
It was cool that it did a lot of damage, but hold on. I gotta find a character that has like a blast. Here, I guess Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will do. Because I want to blow up the planet by attacking the map. One of my favorite memories from this game was feeling terrible as a kid because I tried to Spirit Bomb somebody in like Ultimate, like the Z Tower or something, and Goku teleported, and like the person was in the water, so when he tried to throw it, it hit the ground and blew up the planet, and it was really fun. Like here. No, this is gonna hit him! Shit, I wanted to hit the planet! I want to blow up the planet! Okay, Omega, stay down there, please. Oh, wait, I think I can make him hit the planet. Okay, I guess not. Please, hit the planet, Gogeta. There we go. See, in Tenkaichi 3, in order to trigger this, you have to hit the character, not the map. Which is weird to me. But yeah. Now, let me switch to Tenkaichi 3, so that it doesn't look terrible. The ult for Gogeta is so cool. I know. I love it. The Super Saiyan 5 ult that they have in this game and in Budokai 3 is fantastic. Someone said WTF wrong with the faces. It's an emulator problem, don't worry. This game won't have that problem because I set up the emulator specifically for it.
You can experience. It looks like no matter which, a lot came, but thanks for custom.
Here, yeah, let me do a what if.
Get into the.
This story is about the same.
This what if is so fire, so is this. This one was my favorite when I was a kid.
Look, this is a story of two kind. The Saiyan of it.
The Saiyans.
Oh, hello, Cassie. Wanna say hi to stream? That's my cat, y'all. Yeah, see, this looks much better.
I have to find a way to tell Lord Frieza.
Don't worry.
I was like, I think my cat wants out. You want out, Cassie? Oh no, she wants in my lap. Okay. Let me also, so another thing I like more about Tenkaichi 2 than 3 is that the Dragon Balls were like physical objects in Tenkaichi 2. That you could find by destroying the map. Whereas in this game, there's just like a trigger in certain portions of the map that will give you a Dragon Ball. Right? Like, if you fly through the right building or something, you get a Dragon Ball. But like in Tenkaichi 2, you can destroy the building and the Dragon Ball will be in the bottom of it. The Zarbon and Raditz what ifs are better? Yeah, in Tenkaichi 2, I agree. But this is my favorite what if in this game. Devilman's a close second, so. My cat is making it hard for me to play because she's like huge and she's moving around, and when she when she wants to be friends, she's really aggressive when like loving, right? Like she takes her claws in to be like, I love you, Dad. And since she doesn't speak English, I can't tell her to please knock it off because it hurts. Yeah, wow, she is digging her claws in deep, bro. I just have to cope, I guess.
Pathetic. Looks like the Saiyan trash have gotten a little full of
Somebody said
themselves.
drop Legend of Kobe remastered. What a throwback, bro.
You're still here?
Only like the real one.
Something clever.
Remember that.
Alpha's forces were arraigned. Too bad you're going to die at my hands. We have to destroy the base before Ginyu gets back. Listen up. There's not much time left. Kill them all and take control of planet Frieza. Imagine it, Fiddle.
Alright, let me get the Doria out of here. Or this won't do that. It's not that strong. Let me see, okay, Saiyan Soul doesn't do like a lot, but yeah, see Doria? Your ass. That move is really funny on maps like these, though, that don't have a bottom.
Enjoy.
Do a double dragon dash swag. Oh, like in a combo? Sure.
In the end, just a bunch of salvage monkeys.
You can't open with that, Zarbon. Oh, God. Oh, I'm about to lose. Yeah, let me go ahead and click R3. This character is so much fun to play as in this game. Like, she has a sick
It's
ult.
time to punish an ill-mannered female monkey.
If Zarbon doesn't quit, like, with the input reading, bro. Alright, I'm not gonna press R3 yet, because I could definitely beat Zarbon. Oh my god, bro. Knock it off. Quit blocking my attacks mid-combo. He's like reading my inputs, bro. He's like waiting for me to press a button to attack me. I hate him. Oh, fuck. How am I dropping combos in Tenkaichi?
Never underestimate Saiyan.
The way she fires her full power energy wave is also cool. Hello, Alyssa. I know. Oh, awesome. Thank you. They have spicy chicken fries? Oh my god, that's fire. Burger King W. But thank you. I appreciate it.
It's almost checkmate.
Everybody say hi to Alyssa. We transform Zarbon with Basha and you'll get secret dialogue. Alright, word. I'll do my best. Thank you, Alicia. That's such a sick ult. Oh, somebody said no? That's mean. There we go. Finally, I hit the banish. Zarbon, leave me alone! Am I bad? Am I just bad? Okay, my cat just like jumped onto my bag of food. What? He doesn't transform. Unless you press R3, I guess, maybe. Oh, yeah. Somebody tricked me. No, I'm not gonna save. Let me play the devil man. No, I'll play through the whole thing. I'll play through the whole thing again. I'll try to eat quietly.
We Saiyans shall rule the universe.
They're attacking while Frieza's main forces are away.
Okay, these spicy chicken fries are awesome. Oh my god, these are so good.
At this rate, even Lord Frieza will.
You guys know that these two have the same power level. Both 18,000 power level. Swag the throat go and why you just murdered me? Oh my god, I'm actually just like flailing and whipping. Wow, he just like dodged my attack, made combo. I can't believe I'm dropping Tenkaichi combos, but I can like play fighters at a mid-high level. The Saiyans are a true warrior race. Don't underestimate us. Rare Burger King W? Dude, spicy chicken fries is like, that is a colossal, titanic, mega nuclear W. Oh my god. No, he hit me with the unblockable. These games are really fun though. I'm glad we're getting like an HD sequel with super characters. Even though I'm like the #1 super hater in the world, playing as the characters is fun.
Looks like the Saiyan trash have gotten a little full of themselves. You thought you'd do something clever while Frieza's forces are over.
Someone said Lil Bro not landing any fighters combos. I would beg to differ. I can prove you wrong before the end of stream, actually.
We have to destroy the base before the attack. Listen up. There's not much time left. Kill them all and take control of planet Frieza.
What even is like Chow Macau How? Does that mean like mouth laser or something in Japanese? No, Cho means super. Cho Macau Ho is probably. There we go. I got the full pursuit combo. The Saiyans are a true warrior race. I like the Dragon Ball Super movies though. That is true. Though the only one I like really like is Broly. Like I like Superhero, but I really like Broly. I think I would have liked Superhero more if it was like a Piccolo movie, like Toriyama said he originally wanted it to be. I think the Cell Max fight at the end is just weird. Like, Orange Piccolo is sick, and I think Beef Gohan has a cool design. I don't like how it's implemented in the movie. It's really weird that, like, Piccolo looking like he might be dead is enough to get Gohan this new, like, insane Omega transformation. Because it's supposed to take place after Moro and Granola, right? And, like, if the Super Anime is canon to it, then that means, like, Gohan's already seen Piccolo, quote-unquote, die multiple times. It's just weird. Cell Max was fun. I mean, he was fun, but like, Broly was cool. Like, I really liked, like I'm not saying that the movie is terrible. I'm just saying it could be better. I guess the same is true of Super Broly. Like, it has issues as well, but.
Vulgar woman, you're next and I'll take my time. Don't look away.
Unfortunately for Bardock, he's not winning this fight.
Be gone! Impossible.
Double tap X to grab. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, let me hit him with another final Avenger.
Not bad for a Saiyan.
Why not? Piccolo is awesome. No, Piccolo is my favorite part of the movie.
I still haven't gotten serious.
I also don't like that Gohan goes through the same character arc for what, like the third time now?
It's time for you
where it's
to
like,
learn
oh, I
true
haven't been
fear.
training, I need to focus and like keep up with everybody and stuff, right? Like he needs to realize his true latent power. They do it in the Buu arc. Well, I guess Toriyama does it in the Buu arc, not they. Then they do it again in Super. And then they do it like a third time in DBS Broly. Not DBS Broly, sorry, DBS Superhero. This is not fair at all. This is nonsense. Why has he got super armor? Like what? Like you're trying to tell me that Bardock would just be like fine against base Zarbon, but then Zarbon transforms. Oh no, 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 no. Now Bardock can't win. Zarbon, let me shoot my little beam at the end. Nice grab, idiot. It doesn't do anything on this map. I might actually get him. I'm gonna get him down to a point where I can be like, yeah, I would have won that, and then I'll proceed. Let me hit him with the Saiyan Soul. Wow! Okay, oh no. What? Why is he throwing? Did you? All right, let me also go ahead and ban that fake account. But anyway, did you guys see that? He just stood there. Let me switch out.
I'm going to...
Oh, we... Okay, transformed Frieza as... Alright, Fasha, this is when this happens. Gotcha. Wow, that move is complete garbage. So why is Fasha able to make a punch? Or does he have super armor against her too? Bro, he is cooking me. I do not believe that Saiyans don't know what chess is. Alright, yeah, now he's running away. Like, this is weird. Okay. What? He cooked himself. I need to get better at teching grabs. No, okay. This is like the 5th time he's grabbed me. I tried. I did my best. I couldn't do it. I'm not good enough.
You have to win.
Rather feminine for a Saiyan. Don't worry, you'll join her soon.
What do you mean rather feminine for a Saiyan?
Shut up!
She is a girl.
Pathetic fools like you cower in fear of Frieza have no future.
Oh, he bodied me. This is one of the best songs in the game, by the way.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yep, just gonna go ahead and do him like this. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay.
I'll blow you away!
Blow you away. This ends now.
Enough. Fasha, rest in peace. I will defeat Frieza. Watch over me from the next world.
Well, what's this?
Okay, now how did Bardock get strong enough where this is a like reasonable ending at all?
Look, Frieza! He's here!
High and Scream is overrated. This is Dynamite Battle, not High and Scream. I tried to vanish it, but I failed. I was way too early. Let me prove to everyone that Frieza's a fraud, is what I was gonna say. Swagkage here, oh my god. I'm getting cooked! No! Psychokinesis is unblockable. Alright, whatever. I'm switching to King Vegeta. It's so cool that he's playable in this game.
You're all that's left. I hope you're ready.
You say it. Making me mad.
Frieza, you'll soon join your father.
Well, it seems you know no
Wait, did they like kill King Cold in this what if? What does he mean you'll soon join your father? Frieza's little teleport attack volley there is so fast. Oh my god.
Impossible.
Alright. King Vegeta's slow. I just tried to mash to vanish one of those there. No, come on. I wanted to use Orca Blaster. It's cool. So is circle not the tech throw button in this game? Oh yeah, I lost. Burners. Wait, what? Who comes out? Is it Vegeta? Okay. Did he get a Zenkai boost? Is that what happens in this?
I see. Just as I would expect. Say
I know you're fatigued. You're weak. You can't hide it, Frieza. This ends today. Die, Frieza.
There's a lot of what ifing going on in this what if. Like, what if the Saiyans were strong enough to fight First Form Frieza? What if King Cold was ass? What if Frieza refused to transform for some reason?
irritating Saiyan.
Oh my god. I keep trying to banish the death beams and just failing. I'm sorry, yo. Bro, let me rock, Frieza. $20 from Godzilla King of Kaiju. What's my favorite scene from OG Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super? Favorite scene from Dragon Ball is the meteor combination. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
I'm so sorry, I just forgot. Also, I'm about to go to my work party. So.
Oh, okay. Have fun there, I guess. Okay. Have fun at your work party.
Where are you? Got you.
Okay. Love you too. Melissa brought me my drink. I just thought that I got my spicy chicken fries without a drink, and I was like, alright, I'll just Coke, but I had one all along.
A little too close.
To answer the dono, I almost forgot. My favorite scene from OG Dragon Ball is the meteor combination. Close second is probably the Kikoho at the World Tournament. Favorite scene from Z is Vegeta like coming full circle on the Supreme Kai's planet and telling Goku he's #1 and then being like, I'll buy you that minute, I swear on my pride. GT is the final Spirit Bomb, specifically when Vegeta gives the thumbs up to Omega and then go, like the Dokkan revive. And Super, the end of the fight against Jiren, where Goku, 17, and Frieza all like attack him at once. Still not over? Yeah, I know. This what if is long. Bro, he just like stops his combos sometimes. It's weird. Am I gonna share? Nah, unfortunately, I'm not. I'm sorry. These chicken fries are good. Quit grabbing me, bro. It's just like an uninterruptible, like unblockable cutscene. Like, I get I should be teching it, but like, it's just so annoying. It keeps interrupting my flow.
I'm going to end this.
Damn, I thought he was gonna let me power up. Dude, he's too fast when he does that. You can't banish those follows. Bro, like the dodges and weaves and stuff. I tried to do it there because I knew he was about to hit me with psychokinesis. Bro, why is Frieza sweating on me? I don't know why Bardock felt the need to say that. Like, is that news to Frieza? Okay. I gotta quit playing around. Just gonna mash square. Yep. No! Oh, okay, wait. Maybe I can do it again. If I don't get hit with a death beam, I can win. No! Clash with me, Frieza. Do it. Oh, okay, never mind. I got him.
Finally defeated Frieza.
I gotta quit playing Mash this Square. Swagkage moment. Did I ever play it on Wii with the motion controls? Yes, that is how I first played the Tenkaichi games, actually. Chi-Chi lights up when no one is home. Alright, let me do the Devilman one and then I'll get out of here. Game looking like it dropped 2001? No, it looks like it's from like 2005. When it's from 2007. It looks like a 2007 PS2 game, that's for sure. My top 5 shonen pro tags. It's probably gonna be like boring as fuck, but I like Luffy, Yusuke, Eren. Let me think about this. The next 3 is between Goku, Gon, and Naruto. It's probably Gon, and then taking into account Super, yeah, it's Naruto over here. $10 W for defeating Frieza. Also, Shanks apparently annihilates Mihawk. I want that to be the case. I don't know if it's actually the case. Let me make sure I didn't miss another super chat. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. Whoa. Accidentally minimized the window.
My eyes glow red. The sound of my voice.
Did he grab me out of my ult? Eating tacos while watching me right now? Hope the tacos are good, bro. Devilman would not be able to fight one of these guys. They have like a 2,000 power level. sorry. Let me do the like nerd emoji voice actually. Devilman would not be able to fight them. Their power level.
Now for the next one.
2000.
Let's. My eyes are glowing red. The sound of
Devilman
my
would get
voice.
blitzed in one shot. Yes. Precisely. Who the fuck is Devilman? You haven't seen Dragon Ball?
How could this be?
He has the Devilmite Demon, bro. He's from Dragon Ball who fought Goku back in the day? Yep, exactly. Fire! I vanished it, finally. I can stop being a fraud. Why does he have Ki Blast? That shouldn't be surprising. People on here mainly know Z. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let me do the kite post. Just kidding. I'll do false courage. Doesn't false courage give you super armor in this game? Looks like it. I'm about to lose to a pool, the goats! Okay, I got my HP back, cool.
I think I'll deal with him personally.
Also, why is it night in this what if? Frieza came to Earth during the day.
The wicked ones are powerless against me. I am the devil of justice. I am Devil Man.
Yo, what's up, Geekdom? I just saw you doing the exact same thing.
Emperor of space, your strength is impressive.
Alright, Geekdom, who you got in the fight? Devilman or Mecha Frieza?
Stop it. You're putting me to sleep.
Frieza's trying to kill Goku in his sleep, that's why? Oh. Okay, yeah, there probably is context for it right before. Alright, let me go ahead and hit him with the Devilmite Beam.
There will be time for sleep in the next world.
Would the Devilmite Beam work on Obito, or is he the coolest guy?
Fools challenge the great
Both
and
can be true.
terrible Devil Man.
I would be so mad if I was Frieza and I lost to this fucker.
Impossible! My son, Frieza!
Dude, the voice actor for King Cold in the dub is actually really cool.
Myself with my power.
He adds a lot of charisma to King Cold.
You said your name's Devil Man? I'd like to know just what weapon you used to defeat my dear Frieza. I need no weapons for this technique. Technique? Yes, my final attack. The Devil Might Be. See, it amplifies an evil heart, causing it to explode. An evil heart.
Y'all forgetting Devilman gets blitzed? Nah.
Exactly.
Don't worry about
Your
that.
son stood no chance. Oh, I guess we noticed the same thing on Earth.
Oh, yeah! Somebody pointed out that King Cold is Beerus, but yeah, you're right. I can hear it now. Oh yeah, King Cold even says here that he'll just try to blitz Devilman. And then look, see, whoever said that in chat, the Devilman gets blitzed, you just got debunked. You just got debunked by Tenkaichi 3. Devil might cut the Devil might blicky. Who's my favorite voice of Bulma? Tiffany Bulmer or Monica Rial? I like Monica's voice a lot. I think they both do a good job, but I think Monica, like, her performance, like, Bulma feels really three-dimensional when Monica's playing her. Tiffany is really good, though.
There will be time for sleep in the next world. Only fools challenge the great and terrible Devilman.
So stupid.
Not everyone in this world has an evil heart.
$10 for... Okay, no, sorry. First, $5 from Websling, the weakest version of Naruto that beats Konoha, Crush, Orochimaru, and Edo Kages. All at once, it's probably like KCM 2? Nah, KCM 1. Nah, War Arc was beating the Edo Kage with a clone. Never mind, that was stupid. So, what really had me tripped up was Konoha, Crush, Orochimaru, but he's actually not like that strong. War Arc definitely wins. I don't know if Pain Arc wins.
Hey, we meet again.
And then $10 from Godzilla King of Kaiju. Have you seen Neon Genesis Evangelion? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? It's on my to-do list. I want to watch Evangelion. I felt like...
Please choose the
people have told me this isn't the case. I felt like I needed to watch other mecha first to get it because it deconstructs tropes that are heavily prevalent in mecha anime. But I've been told that that's not true, that I can just watch it first and be fine. So I'm probably going to watch it like fairly soon. I just don't know when. But alright. I think that's all for this stream. This was fun. I didn't talk as much about what I wanted to see from Tenkaichi 4 as I wanted to. But maybe I'll do it again. Or like, I'll do another one of these streams again and then talk about them. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Thanks everybody for coming out to the stream.